All right, here's Trevan ducking under, slapping, pushing off, going into that first swordfish with these beautiful triangles, aligning those elbows and then rolling up, getting one breath of air, and then going right into the next switch. So the one breath of air, he's rolling onto his back, crossing that arm, and then keeping that lead arm out, that swordfish arm out as he starts again with the triangle. So getting that breath, nice triangle, staying nice and relaxed, shifting the weight of his hips, keeping that little flutter kick going in between. Breathing out in the water so we can come up and take that breath in and finish touching the wall. So on the way back, duck under, slap, and push off. Nice solid push off into swordfish, making those beautiful triangles. So on this practice, he's working on getting that sip of air and keeping that one goggle in the water. So rolling up, getting that breath. Be great if he could leave that lead arm out there. Can see his head's coming up a little bit higher as he goes down the pool, but he's really working on it. It's a bit more challenging to keep that eye in there when the head's starting to lift up. So a little compensation of pushing down with that left hand to try to get the head up and then rolling in. So he's got some good ones and he's got some opportunities for some more practices, but it's very obvious that he's trying to keep that eye in and get that sip. So then keep practicing, but take a break. So he starts off again with that push off into his swordfish. He's got these excellent triangles, rolling up to air, and now he's just going to pause a little bit longer, working on leaving that lead arm out there, taking 3 breaths on this one. So he's just mixing it up so that not every single time is a sip and developing some bad habits. So he's got some time to do a little extra practicing here before he goes back and practices that sip. So he's leaving that lead arm out there, trying to align those elbows once he starts to that breath and back into the strokes, doing a nice job crossing over, really holding that arm up there. So he's practicing 3 strokes and 3 breaths. And then I'll change it up again to a sip on this next length. Okay, so here it is, ducking under, flat push into that swordfish, getting that triangle. And again, so he's kind of graduating into that one sip. And it's very counterintuitive, but to get that breath, you actually have to press the top of the head down so that the mouth is a little bit higher. You're keeping that one eye in, you're creating a little bit of a bow wave. You can see some of that wave in front of his face. So really pressing the head in, again, very counterintuitive to try to get that breath. Okay, and then once the nose is in the water, make sure that nose is pointing straight down to the floor. Overall, a great practice.